check. My mic sounds nice. Check
Does it
one,
always
check
sound
two.
nice, though?
I always say that, huh?
You do. I guess it always sounds nice. That's what's up, though. I'm not in the red, am I, when I talk?
No, you're good.
Okay, good.
Are we live?
We are live.
Oh, we're not supposed to be live yet. Are you in the group live, or are you on your page live?
No, I got to wake people up like ASAP. Adrian said good morning. Good morning,
Hey,
Adrian.
love.
Hi, Shamara. Hey, boo.
You on your page, or you in the group?
I'm on my page.
Can you go in the group?
I don't know how to go live in a group. You go live in a group.
Hold on.
Sorry, y'all. We having a conversation before we get started.
Now you see how it really goes down.
Right. This is hard work. We ain't had no breakfast yet, but Carlos went to go get it. No worries.
And one of y'all favorite pillow talkers. Let's do it. And we're back. Thanks for tuning in to Pillow Talk, Sin in the City. This is your favorite freak. Maybe not your favorite, but one of them. Mrs. JaKCson and my girl, Miss Truth.
Good morning, you guys. How are you? Hopefully better than amazing, because I know that we are. We had a great night last night.
It was so much fun.
Oh, last night we had a ladies' night. We went to go see Girls Trip, and that was a lot of fun. That movie is great. It was perfect for people like us.
Yeah.
It was definitely perfect. We had a ball. We probably acted a fool in the movies. I know they were like, who are these loud people in the back?
These ghetto broads in the back. Like, we're the ones that you're so mad at when you're in the...
With L&L Hawaiian barbecue. We had buttery nipples back there. I think it was some margaritas going down in the back, some beer.
Pizzeritas.
Some buttery nipples.
McDonald's.
Real nipples.
Nipples.
It was a lot
they
going down.
They were buttery, too.
But yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time.
I did not want to get up. I didn't feel like I was tipsy or drunk. Well, yeah, I did, because I could tell when the little ratchet came out a little bit.
Just a little bit. We weren't too bad. It was just
fun,
a little
though.
bit.
But this morning, I didn't want to get up. I felt like I was kind of hungover, but I'm not a big drinker like that these days in my old age.
See, I didn't feel hungover from liquor. It was just a lot of fun. And the movie took a lot of energy, because we were talking a lot of shit to the screen like they could hear us. We was talking shit to each other. It was a whole lot of laughter. So, yeah, it was just a good time. Good time. Definitely a good time. So if you ladies haven't seen it, get together with some friends and go see it. It makes the movie, like, so much better.
Definitely for the girls. I was telling my wife this morning, like, it's a chick flick.
It definitely
in all
is.
its glory. It's completely hilarious. But I don't know if I would be wanting to sit there with my man, if I had a man, and watch this. So I know some ladies are saying they were going with their man, and good for you. Your man supports you.
Right.
But unless he just wants to see some beautiful women.
And it's a lot of ass in the movie. Because Dina's ass was everywhere.
They kind of, I don't know.
They didn't really show the penis.
Remember
like
the
that.
guy, though?
Oh, no, that was gross.
We don't want to ruin the movie, but remember the guy?
Yeah, that was a treat.
I didn't see anything funny.
That was a treat for everybody. Oh, my goodness. I forgot about that part.
That's what stood out for me.
Oh, yes. But no, I'm happy to say that I actually have a real life Dina in my own personal girlfriend circle. Shout out to Precious. That is my Dina. She is. I really felt like I was watching her on a movie, because that is truly how she would act if we took a girls trip.
All day.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to my
Dina.
Dina.
Even down to the dollar signs on a dress.
On a dress. But you got a little Dina in you too, Casey.
Wee bit.
No,
Sometimes.
not wee bit. It's like
you
halfway.
You just said a little bit.
It's like half. I try to be nice. You got half Dina. You just try not to bring it out, but that's
the other
okay.
Half? What's the other half?
Not nobody on that movie.
Huh.
But you got some Dina in you, boo.
Okay, Lisa.
Don't do me.
Mama Lisa, we gonna need you to go back to Freaknik with me.
And them tennis shoes on. But anyway, y'all, down to what we came to talk about. We just had such a good time last night. We wanted to share that with you guys. But today is all about turn-ons and turn-offs. We're waiting to hear from our wonderful pillow talkers to let us know what are some of your turn-ons and turn-offs. But we can always start with Miss JaKCson.
Little old me.
Little you.
I don't know. Turn-ons. Let's start with turn-offs. How about we start with turn-offs?
We can start with turn-offs.
Turn-offs.
Some of these not to do.
Don't ask me to suck your dick. That's like the biggest turn-off for me. Like, I'll do it. I'm with it. But
just don't ask.
And like I said, I had a guy. You were not skilled in the art of giving. So, but you always wanted to receive. But it was like, it got to the point where, okay, either you're going to suck my dick or we're not going to fuck.
Oh.
And it was just, like
too much pressure.
I wouldn't even say pressure, but then it's like a chore. It becomes a chore at that point. It's
and
not
then it's no longer fun.
That I find pleasure in. Right. It's supposed to be fun. Now, I would do it willingly if you weren't always in my face talking about suck my dick, suck my... Like, remember what's the movie? What is the movie? What is it? Brothers? Yes. Tamala, what is her name?
Which one? Because I'm really... I got girls trip all in my head. I can't even think of anything else.
Morris Chestnut, D.L. Hughley, Shamar Moore, the brothers.
Okay, I know what
Bill
part,
Bellamy.
but I don't remember her name.
And I think it's like Tamala or something like that. I think her name is Tamala. Y'all know her, the baby mama from Friday.
Right.
You told Baby D. Anyhow, she suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick. That's how it felt, you know? So that's a big turn off for me. Don't just make it something that I have to do, because then it's a chore.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
We talked about it last time. Feet, I don't like you to touch my feet. Getting right to it, just showing no appreciation for foreplay and your partner, and you just want to go and just stick it up in there.
I agree with that, because you got to get that arousal going.
You got to lick it before you stick it.
And sometimes there's other things you can do, too, but just the going straight for the goal, like...
I mean, lick something.
Right.
You don't have to necessarily lick down there, but I'm going to need to feel you out.
I feel you.
know?
I completely understand that.
So that's a turn on. Lips, oh my gosh. Like if you have some luscious ass lips, like panty dropper right there. Coochie automatically moist lips.
No, we're not talking Jay-Z lips, y'all, for those listening.
Lee lips. Remember we talked about that in foreplay? Lee lips, blow them up.
You are so funny. You dropping stuff. This is live, y'all. This is how it goes down. It's all right.
Sometimes
and we're not editing
happens.
that out either, Los. You can leave it in there.
I don't have a lot of don'ts. Stay away from my booty unless the Henny is popping. I don't like booty play. Like, I definitely don't want it wet unless it's just juices dripping. Like, don't lick my ass, please. Like, and it's been
so no ass licking.
It's been a going trend, like, to eat the booty like groceries. I'm good. I'm cool. You can buy me groceries. I like to eat, but don't lick my ass. I'm good. Ugh, no. It's just weird. Pineapples. What are your do's and don'ts?
Okay, so turn-offs. Poor hygiene. Yes. Bad breath. Ugh. Like, I can't get down. Like, it won't happen. It absolutely just won't happen. There's no way around it. I can't shake the feeling. It's not going to work. And so I'm not saying you got to come smelling like cologne. No, you can just have your natural
pheromones,
scent, but not mustiness.
So hygiene. What about teeth?
The teeth matter.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, teeth matters. Teeth matters as much as Black Lives Matter. Like, it matters. I love a pretty smile. I'm a sucker for a pretty smile. So if like your teeth throwing up gang signs, it's just not going to work for me. If they're buttery yellow like popcorn, it's not going to work for me.
Not the popcorn.
I don't mind like little baby gaps. Gaps don't mind. Like, I don't mind. Now, like, the park a car space between the teeth, that's just not my thing. It's for somebody, just not for me.
You can floss their teeth with your tongue.
That part. And lips, I'm with you. I love just a nice mouth. I'm a sucker for a nice mouth.
Just have a fat
and your
bottom
lips don't
lip.
have to be huge, but just I like definition in them, like that McDonald's arch top lip situation. Girl, like a man. Mr. Taylor has that arch. He has his lips look like somebody took the time to like sketch them in and then filled them in and then just placed them there.
A work of art.
Absolutely.
Masterpiece by God. Shout out Mr. Taylor.
But I like legs, thick legs.
Yes.
Absolutely like thick legs.
Thighs.
And yes, on men, I like thick legs. Don't have a big upper body and then these little chicken legs. That shit is so unattractive. That's a turnoff. That is just No, I don't do little legs. I never had a thing for little legs. It don't work for me.
It's just like a toothpick, a match rubbing up against you.
It doesn't work. And then but like, the dudes that go to the gym and they work so hard on this upper body, y'all put that much into y'all lower body. It matters.
Big old body, little bitty shrimp legs and dick.
Oh my gosh. Did you say legs and dick?
Dick.
Oh,
They say going to the gym, all that muscle tone and all of that, and they get into the protein and the steroids. I hear it.
Leave them roids alone.
Some issues.
Please leave the roids alone. But another turnoff is somebody who just completely doesn't have any idea of the anatomy of a woman. Like, doesn't know any of the hot spots, anywhere to kiss. Is just looking like a lost puppy.
That's the turnoff.
And is waiting for you to do everything.
You need to know.
And it's like, nigga, where? Like, come on now.
Take this shit.
Yeah, that don't work for me, guys. Like, there's stuff you can study. Hell, on YouTube. You on Facebook enough. Pull up some YouTube videos. Pull up
Pornhub.
Porn. Exactly. It's free. Go ahead and pull up some videos. And honestly, you can watch some woman on woman if you really want to know what women like. Just saying. Just putting that out there. But yeah, hygiene is big for me. Hygiene and teeth and low legs. I don't really like skinny. Skinny's not my forte.
I used to do skinny, but once I went thicker, like, there's no comparison. Like, I don't know, but skinny niggas got big dicks.
So I've been told. I've been told that.
Skinny niggas have big dicks.
But I've been told fat niggas do too. And they thick, so I hear.
I will take a nice girth and width on, it doesn't have to be a 9-8 inch, because honestly that shit hurts, and then you rearranging stuff, and I'm little and I'm petite, and so I will take the thick shit, and that's what I discovered fucking with a thick nigga. And that was honestly like probably some of the best sex I've ever had came from a big dude. So now
shout out to the big dudes.
I don't go. Hey. I don't lean towards the skinnier now in any form of my sexuality. I want somebody with some curves, like you talking about guys with thighs and stuff. But I like a dude with some booty too, like little ass. Like I like, because I need something to grab onto.
I feel
that's a turn on. A nice ass. Ooh.
Yes. You are so funny. Yes, you know what? And you guys, how y'all like asses? Women do too.
Mm-hmm.
I love thighs too. Like a nice, firm, thick, just the whole leg, honestly. But the thigh part, yeah, shout out to Mr. Taylor again. Because when I can say his whole leg is thick, it's not like just the top and then he got chicken legs. No, his whole leg is thick. And when I first told him, like, he was standing in the bathroom one day with his nice little drawers on. And I just was staring, and he was like, "What are you looking at?" I said, "Your legs." And he looked down, like, "What do you mean, my leg?" I said, "Just, you don't even got to understand. Just know they do something for me. That's all you need to know."
Maybe you're thinking about what's in between them legs, too.
Well, I already know what's under there. I know it very well.
Fantasizing.
But those legs, still, they do something for me. When I first met him, his smile and his legs is what was like, I was like, I need to talk to this guy.
I like cats.
He got the biggest smile. You can see all his teeth. All of them. And our son has the same thing. And so I need everybody to get their little girl babies.
Oh, he's so cute.
And keep y'all little babies in check.
But it's not them. Have you been around Nemo?
I need Nemo to. Yes, Nemo macked you up.
Nemo, exactly.
Got you out your Mickey Mouse and everything. Got somebody else out some bubble gum.
Smooth criminal. When we talk about a smooth criminal, Nemo, little Nemo, oh my gosh, listen. I'm just going to put the aging thing on hold. I'm going to wait for you.
I'm not about to play with you.
He's so cute. He's so freaking cute.
Anyway,
he has so much game.
Off of Nemo, because he, no, we're not finna go there with him. But he did get Casey out of her Mickey Mouse, and y'all know she loves Mickey Mouse.
I got gagged by a 4-year-old, y'all.
He said he was 34.
He did.
34.
How old are you? 35. He got that together real quick. Too cute. He got that from his daddy, I'm sure.
You know what? Yep. Mr. Taylor was something special. But a lot of guys, I wanted to ask guys, what are some things that turn them off? Ladies, the fellas were saying they don't like low self-esteem. They don't like that lack of confidence.
I think that goes both ways.
It does, definitely. But I think as women, sometimes we don't even realize we're being insecure.
I think sometimes it takes a moment to warm up to somebody. Guys, they honestly sling that thing anywhere, in my opinion, for the most part. And a woman, I think we're a little bit more hesitant.
There's
for
some
the most
women
part.
that sling that thing
for
everywhere.
the most part, I said I was getting
I got y'all
there.
back, fellas. I'm just saying.
For the most part, I'm not just going to share that with any and everyone. You have to work up to that. And if I'm not comfortable with you, then I can't expose the full awesomeness.
But if you've already gotten to that
me.
point to where it's time for it to go down, I feel like you should already have prepped yourself. You could talk to yourself in the mirror if you need to.
All right, bitch,
but you get it together and you walk in with that confidence. And when you don't, men do recognize it, ladies, and they pull from it, and they don't like it.
Energy is transferred.
So,
that's very true. But, easier said than done in some cases. Some men are intimidating, especially if you feel like maybe you're not as experienced as your partner. So sometimes it's harder to be the full freak. And I can understand being a little timid at first. Sometimes, maybe. I don't know. I've never had that issue, but I've had friends, and I've seen movies and things like that and heard experiences where they're just not comfortable. Maybe it's something with loving yourself and being comfortable in your own skin and with your own sexuality.
That matters. I'm glad you brought that up. That truly, truly, truly matters. Ladies, I'm going to tell you seriously, once you learn to really love, really love yourself, love your stretch marks, your extra fluff, your hair, your face without makeup, just whatever it is, just loving you. You, when you first wake up in the morning, you haven't done anything to yourself, loving that person. If you can do that, sex becomes so much better, because when you feel sexy, you perform better, and you are into whatever goes on, and you allow him to explore you because you're not trying to hide anything,
and you're more willing to explore because
exactly.
You let all those guards down and all those inhibitions are out the window, and you can truly enjoy yourself, and your partner can enjoy you more. I absolutely agree with that. That may be one of the biggest turnoffs, is not if you don't know what you're doing, fake it till you make it. Like at this day and age, we're all grown. Everybody's seen porn. It's too many tools out there for you not to know. I feel they got self-help books for sex and stuff. Like
they do, but honestly, women, if you just kind of channel yourself, we all of us, I don't care who you are, even those, and it be them church ladies that pretend y'all be the freakiest, because I was that church lady. I used to be in church from Sunday to Sunday. But no, seriously, when you're in tune with self, you get to like exploring so many different things and doing so many different things. So yeah, confidence. Fellas, you guys too. When you're confident in what you're doing, you don't feel bad when a woman tells you, not like that, try it like this. When we're telling you this, it's to help you. It's not to say what you were doing was wrong, but especially when you're giving head, we're trying to help you not have to stay down there all day. It's a certain spot on me you can lick and give me about a few minutes, and I'm good. I don't need 30 minutes of head. I'm good.
Just do
if you know what you're doing.
Just do something. I can't even speak to add the importance of paying attention to your partner. Like,
yes.
You have to know and pay attention to the signs, and if I'm enjoying this, if I don't like this, because...
And body language, even if there's no sounds, body language does it.
That's paying attention. You have to. That's what you're there for, is to pay attention to how my body reacts more than anything, because bitches are good for faking orgasms.
If I'm not squirming or twitching or anything like that a little bit, then yeah.
And I think for some, moaning comes automatically, like, you're on me, so let me just make this noise. I'm not one of those. Like, I just, baby, if I don't feel it, I ain't faking it. Like, no. Get the fuck up off of me.
We're not doing the faking, because then I'm going to leave unhappy.
Quick pumpers. And you get in it like you just ain't never had no pussy before. You can get the fuck up off of me. If you come quick, then you just can never call me again.
You are so funny.
Well,
What if it's
maybe
like
there's an
round
exception.
one and then they know what happened and then they are like, well, until it gets back up, let me go ahead and service you in other ways.
Do you see my face?
But you have a lady at all times right now. So how does that work? Because we can come like 7 times, 8 times. So does that rule matter for women too?
It does, because, I mean, if you can keep going, then we're fine. But if you just busted and then you're ready to go to sleep and shit, and I haven't gotten mine, then 1, I'm pissed the fuck off and I'm ready to fight you. And then 2, like, what was the point? Because this is, I mean, it depends.
You're so funny.
It depends, because I'm okay with being the one to just, please you also. But, I mean, let's be real. I'm trying to get something out of this. And if you come too quick, then I can come off of making you come. I can't. But you didn't even give me that opportunity. And, yeah, I'm happy. You're happy sometimes. But, I mean, I want mine, too. Let's just be honest. Like, yeah.
No, I feel that. I feel that 110%. So, what about the control? Do you like to be controlled or do you like to take control?
Both.
Which one turns you on the most?
Being controlled turns me on the most. Like, just like I said when we were talking earlier, own that shit. Take it. Act like it's yours.
Take that.
Grab that shit up, put me against the wall, and make me take that shit. Like, no, and I'll run. I want to be running, and you pull me back to it. Like, oh, that's so. Yes, I'm just gonna
you are so
flow.
funny.
It's just gonna lead aquafluent flow. Tsunami, get it. Take it.
I wish y'all could see the take it dance she just did.
They probably
for me.
heard the chair.
That is
like
the take it dance. I got it. I can't lie. I like to control. I think that turns me on more. I like to see my husband look kind of helpless to where he's trying to tell me to stop or something or so, and I'm just like,
This is my shit.
I'm doing this.
My
I got
show.
it.
Yes.
And that's just because I'm so in tune with him, so I know how to get him almost to that point, and then I'll change. And then he'll let out like a sigh of relief, like, thank you, Lord, she stopped.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I haven't stopped. I'm just doing something different now. But yeah, I like to control. But when he controls, and Lord, when he controls, because he is truly, he takes it there. And so I don't mind it, but I can say out of the 2, I like to be in control. I'm a control freak.
I don't mind. I mean, it's a whole different experience when you're in control. I think the orgasm is different, all of that you experience.
It is. Because you can control when it happens and how it happens.
Sometimes.
I always can.
Can you?
Yeah. I stay in tune. I know when to make it happen. I can tell when it's getting to that point to where it's like use it or lose it. So, yeah, I make sure I go ahead and let it happen. But as far as controlling, I guess that's kind of a thing that a lot of men do actually enjoy. They may not speak up on it, but they do. I know that in our group, that was brought up. They do enjoy a woman that initiates. Do you initiate, Casey?
Is that a real question?
I just needed to know.
Is that of course?
All the time or sometimes?
Probably most of the time. Most of the time.
I couldn't see you being any other way. You're bossy.
Very much so.
You are bossy.
Very much so. Very much so. And aggressive. So, is
Like
that
little
a real
baby
question?
pit bull.
Yeah, I'm very aggressive with what I want. So, I mean, that's not an issue.
And that goes hand in hand when you initiate. And that was part of the comment as well. A woman who knows what she wants, in tune with herself.
You know what's crazy?
All that goes hand in hand.
I don't like someone who's overly aggressive, though, as aggressive as I am. Like, there is a border on how aggressive you can be.
What's the limit? Like, or what's too aggressive?
I don't know. Just when you have, like, no tact, like, at all, you just go right into it. I kind of want to feel like you smooth talking me out of my drawers a little bit. You know?
You are so funny. So they can't just, like, grab you, take the motherfuckers off themselves, and go for the goal? Is that too much? Because I like that.
No, it's not too much. Well, it depends on who you are, too, I guess. It could be a turn
You
off
got a
coming from
lot
my
of
person.
rules.
I do. I have standards.
Y'all,
Imagine
okay, so the next bestseller will be Mrs. Jackson's rule book of things you can or can't do in the bed with me. It'll be about 367 pages.
I can't stand
You got all the rules.
I do. I have particulars
Poor
with
wifey.
each person, and I can get on her nerves sometimes.
I believe it. You getting on mine.
Fuck you. What the fuck you mean?
One of the major turnoffs, and they're agreeing with me, that hygiene, and the way that he put it was no fish in a pita. I feel you. Women, you can smell yourself. And if you
Very much
smell
so.
you, men smell you. Everybody smells you.
I think we
So
talked about
always
that
don't
on
be
the last
afraid to
show.
smell yourself. Like,
About
you
that
just
fishy,
have to
fishy.
smell you have to. Because that's ugh.
Then that means she's not clean.
It
That's all
does.
that means. And
You definitely know if you are not clean down there. You know how much time you spend washing it. You know what kind of soap you use. That matters. Stop using that Bath and Body Works shit down there. It throws off your everything.
it
Dove
matters
soap
for
will
guys
work.
too, though.
If you don't want to buy Dove, you can do like maybe some
They sell Dove at the
Ivory.
99-cent store.
They do. You can get the travel size bar for $1 when you're on a budget. I'm just saying, there's rules to this, women.
Men too,
But they can use any soap.
but I'm talking.
I'm
about
just
the
talking.
hygiene
I'm
and the
trying to help my
cleanliness, 'cause
women
it
out
holds stuff under there
who don't
and it's
understand what
nasty,
a
and
pH
balls
balance
sweat and
is.
balls stink, and
You just don't like
hair.
balls. Your whole face just frowned up.
because have you? They stink and they
I don't
sweat,
put my
and if
face.
they're
I
not
told
clean-
you, I can smell somebody right away, and it's not going down if your hygiene is not up to par.
I don't like hairy balls.
Well, my husband landscapes, so
Thank
we don't have
God.
these problems
That's important.
because I
Also,
put it all in my mouth, so
That's
I don't need
the
extra
turn on
hairs.
Is a clean little man.
But
here
there's
and there.
women that don't want
Women
hairy
do,
balls,
too.
but then
I don't
they
like the
don't
bush down
wax.
there either.
So I'm confused.
You don't have to wax. You can at least trim it or something. Like, it doesn't have to be naked.
Trimming is okay, but the thing is there's still hair.
I don't have an issue with hair.
I do. Oof.
What do you
I
have
do.
against hair?
I don't. It's
Like, even
I don't
like
like
just
it.
peach fuzz?
That's fine. It's not gonna come off. But like long hair,
No, to be flossing while I'm down there.
I'm
like,
just being honest. That's why I try my
And that's
best
a
to make
turn-off.
sure mine is maintained because I can't,
you have to
be a
reciprocate.
hypocrite.
Yeah.
I can't. But that doesn't mean that if he does let it grow a little bit, I'm just going to not do it. I know his are clean. They always smell like Dove. So it's just going to happen. If I got to pluck a couple hairs out after the fact, that's just what it is.
If you're
For
gonna
him.
keep it, use
And for him
conditioner,
only.
And then it's soft.
You are so funny. So condition the ball hairs.
If you're going to have it there, at least make sure it's soft and moisturized. I'm just saying.
What kind of conditioner do you recommend?
That's a good question. Just use mayonnaise.
And I skipped a turn off, you guys. I do have to make this very clear. Dirty nails are disgusting. If you have dirty nails, don't try to stick your finger in certain places. We can get infections from that shit. Really clean your nails.
I don't
If you're
like
gonna
nails
keep
at
the
all if you're
nails,
gonna stick your
clean them.
fingers
I
down
don't
there.
mind nails on a male. I don't like nubs. Nubs are disgusting. But if you have nails,
hurt.
keep them clean. You
Nails
can
hurt.
take a receipt paper and fold it like 3 good times and have a nice sharp corner and get that stuff from under your nails.
I'm sensitive. I'm good.
And nail brushes only cost $1 at the dollar store. You won't look gay if you buy one. It's good. It's good for you.
You know, what's with men and having this phobia of manicures and all of that? Like, that's a
I
turn
think
on.
it's because it's just been.
well manicured hands.
It's nice.
It's a turn on.
It
means
is.
you
My
take care of
dad
yourself.
honestly gets manicures and pedicures all the time.
Yay,
That's his
Daddy.
thing. He gets pedicures more
My
than
wife
me.
won't even go get a manicure and a pedicure. She doesn't want anybody touching her feet. She makes me do the pedicures. But, I mean, at least she keeps them, I would hope so as a woman, but at least she keeps them maintained. Ooh, that's a turn off.
Yeah, nasty feet.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
That got real. No, yeah. Especially the feet that got like all the cracks on the heel. I don't understand how you let that happen and how you don't see that it's starting to get serious.
And then it builds up and it has all that cake.
Yeah, it's dead skin and it's gross. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. So just know that nasty feet are a major turn off. But you know what is
Ugly
a turn on
feet.
for me, though? We're going to go back to turn on because I don't want to talk about feet anymore. A really nice voice, like a deep, strong voice. I don't like them little bitch voices. It ain't gonna work
because
for
then
me.
You can't talk dirty to me. Like,
but like when I can hear your voice vibrate when you speak, yeah.
You see this lip bite?
Yeah, them chills. It gets real.
Yeah, I agree.
And we're around a lot of nice voices. Los has a really nice voice. It carries.
That's why I call
he
him
has that vibration.
Bear. He got that bedroom voice.
Absolutely.
Teddy bear. Yes.
Mr. Taylor's voice carries.
He has bass in his voice.
Absolutely. Yeah, them voices. I'm just sitting here thinking about the voices.
Those are panty wetters.
And big hands. I don't like little hands.
What can you do with little hands?
I mean, some men have little, short, stubby hands, and I can't stand them. It looks deformed in a way. And you guys, I'm so sorry if I'm like offending anybody who's listening. I'm just talking about myself. There could be a woman who loves your short, stubby hands. It's just not this woman. I love full hands. Like them hands that look like you'll slap my whole face if I disrespect you. Like those type hands.
I just like them big because then you can just grab.
And I got a lot to grab, so you can't have little bitch hands. It's not going to work. Everything going to fall out. You're never going to get a good grip. You'll always have to use two hands. Because as you would say, I do have more than a mouthful, and it's not a waste. You just have to know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. Ma'am, you're a little biased.
As a lesbian, I was going to say, as a lesbian, I agree with that comment.
I was going to say, because your wife definitely has more than a handful.
And it's so wonderful.
Here goes her pleasure face.
Okay, no, we're not going to go there. We're not going to talk about
You're not going to talk. That's your turn on, though. You love boobs.
I love boobs. I love ass. I love curves. I love women. A woman that's put together well is a turn off altogether. Like, sexy body. That's a big turn on. Is a nice, well put together body, because that means you take care. I feel that means you take care of yourself too. If you're sloppily built, then I don't have
sloppily built.
You know what I'm talking about. You've seen them just who are sloppy. Like they got the fupa, the bupa, the all kinds of fat upper areas. Like,
okay, well, excuse me, ma'am. I have a fat upper area and a fat lower area. I have a lot of fluff.
She said this fat,
and I'm very well put together.
About this fat lower area.
So I'm just saying my fat runs well together, ma'am.
You're not sloppy.
I'm just trying to differentiate.
It's well put together.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't like
sloppy. I don't like sloppy.
Well, we're gonna have to get into what's sloppy.
If you're gonna be a big girl, then, or even a big guy, know what works for you, like wardrobe wise. And I don't want nobody who I have to lift this shit up to get to.
He should lift it up for you.
No, it should be no lifting going on.
You said you had your best sex with a big guy.
I know it was big.
Something
he was
to lift.
Not that damn big.
Then he wasn't big.
Really?
Really, Los?
We have a live audience over here.
And we keeping this in the show. Los said he don't have to lift shit. He's fluffy but well put together. I hear the fuck out of that.
Yeah. I shouldn't have to know. It should be no lifting going on. That's just too much.
It is. But I just had to ask because you said upper, bigger in the upper area, bigger in the. I'm bigger everywhere.
If you got
I'm more to
4
love.
stomachs, we got a problem.
No, I just have one, but it just has extra fluff.
You're fine.
I'm just making sure because we was gonna not be friends if you was discriminating against my fluff.
I'm not gonna say anything that's gonna get me in trouble. I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth?
I got a wife listening.
You are so funny. And on that note, another turnoff that was brought up was watching porn before you get started. How does that make you feel? How would that make you feel if you came in and they just got the movie going and that's supposed to set the mood for you? Your face tells it all.
So I just have
but
to
they
think
can't
about
see
it.
your face.
I have to think about it because everything is subjective to me. Like it really depends on the situation. But there is a such thing as too much porn because then you're just a little hornball and something's not right. Like
I don't like porn on while I'm doing it.
I don't want to watch it while we're doing it.
I don't want it to start it either.
I mean, is that what it's for? Is it supposed to be something that's...
I thought it was supposed to be when you're by yourself and you need a little stimulation because you can't stimulate yourself. I know couples who watch it. I think that's weird. That's
I know
just
people
me.
who like to, act it out. role play as they're watching it. So they're
Nobody
like,
got time for that. I don't want to be like nobody else.
I prefer
I watch my own videos.
There we go. See, jinx.
I get more turned on by those than watching someone else. And Mr. Taylor is good for grabbing the phone without me knowing and taking full-fledged videos. And then he will show me once we're done. And I'm like, really? You caught the faces and everything, the noises, the smacks. Really, honey? For real? But I enjoy it. It helps me sometimes in the middle of my workday. I'm just saying.
You just sit there and watch the videos?
Absolutely. Or make good videos. Whether it's dark in the room or light, you can always see me.
I like the camera. The camera's a turn on. So you just know you got to go hard because this is live. People going to see this.
So you got to act a little bit?
You got to go hard in the paint. You got to do dubs on it.
Extra moans?
Louder. Like everything.
Now, what if your man moans? How does that make you feel? What if he what if it's like a girly moan, but he don't mean to, but what you did just brought him there? Would that turn you off or stop you in any way?
You said girly.
What if it just, sometimes it makes him a little high pitch. What if that comes out? Would you stop and look at him?
I'll probably.
Or would you feel like rewarded, like I just made this nigga moan like a bitch?
No.
I would keep going. And I would want more. I would laugh while I'm doing, but he couldn't see my face. But inside, I would be laughing. And I would bring it up after, but I wouldn't stop.
I couldn't. I might as well be with a bitch.
Especially if it's like a deep voice man and he kind of let out like that high pitch moan. That means you're doing something so right. I'm just saying, I've been there. I'm not going to stop. It's so funny to talk about after, though. And then you get breakfast and lunch and dinner. But you can stop. I'm not going to stop. Don't look at me like that, Casey.
That's why I have nothing to say.
I don't mind it. The louder, the better.
I'm good.
You said you need to know if you're doing something right. It's all being in tune. And sometimes you may whip out a trick that he wasn't ready for. Now, what about with women if they're loud moaners? I don't like the excessive moaning that some women do. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not that serious. It's too much. It's too much.
Some people overdo it. That's why I said I think some people just automatically think, okay, there's something in here I'm supposed to moan. I like it loud, though. I'm loud. So, like, the louder, the better.
There's moments to be loud, but then there's moments where just breathing is okay. Like, it's not that serious all the time. I be wanting to say shut the fuck up sometimes.
I like
every
noise.
Lick doesn't deserve a moan. You don't have to moan every time.
Or do something. You just talk the whole
Move
time.
Move your body.
Talk shit. That's
Shake
fine.
a little bit.
I like
grab
shit
my
talking.
head. Show me it's real, but you don't have to make all this damn noise all the time.
I don't like my head touched all the time.
I do.
No.
The locks make it a little easier.
Maybe that's the difference, is because I didn't want nobody messing up my hair.
Your puff?
That was before the puff. The puff was okay, but like the weaves and all of that, like maybe that's why I went natural. Make it easier.
Natural makes sex a
then I
whole
don't
lot
have to
more
worry
fun.
about sweating out my hair. More shower play, all of that.
That's what I didn't do until I went natural with shower play. You definitely couldn't do the shower thing with me. Head in the shower,
but you just went
not
natural
gonna work.
like a couple of years ago.
Right. I didn't do shower sex.
Oh.
Ain't nobody got time for that unless I have braids in my hair. You're not about to mess up this smooth flat iron unless you want me in there with a shower cap on, Playboy. I'm just saying.
And that's a turn off. Bonnets, all of that on your head. Like
my husband has banged the shit out of me with my hair bonnet on, so I think that's not true.
I don't think he's looking at your head at that point.
I'm just saying, hair bonnets can still be on.
It's not sexy.
Sometimes it happens that way. But now we know that's one of your turn-offs, so make sure you guys, if you ever... Never mind, she's
particular.
married.
I'm particular.
You have a rule book. We're going to start writing it. I already got chapter 1, 2, and 3. That's a turn-off.
Really?
Ma'am.
I ain't got no
Too
complaints.
many damn rules.
No
I'll be on
complaints.
eggshells with
No
you.
complaints.
Poor wifey.
No complaints.
Damn it.
She's fine. Trust, she's okay.
You just said you get on her nerves. You already admitted it.
She gets on my nerves.
Nah, but you got the rules. Bossy ass.
Bosses get shit done.
Anywho, we appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to us and Casey's bossy ass with all her turn-offs. She had more turn-offs than turn-on, guys. I apologize. Maybe I'll be able to pull out some more of her turn-ons this next go-round when we talk about foreplay.
Yeah.
She'll be excited when we talk about foreplay.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
So we'll be on our chat. Those of you that are not on there, it is on Facebook. It's Pillow Talk, Sin in the City. So search it up. We do have to add you. We have to approve it, but you can still go ahead and request it, and we'll get you in.
And add your friends. We
Absolutely.
see a lot of people adding people. We don't
Yeah,
bite.
if they don't get in right away, we'll add them.
No creepers, though, and no pervs. Thanks.
But sometimes they don't know if their friends are pervs until they get in. But we'll delete that ass quick if it's a little too inappropriate. We don't need your nudes. Please don't be in my friends' inboxes trying to send nudes because we brought up a topic. Don't do that. Let's just keep it clean and fun and sexy.
The thirst.
And we can have a good time.
We're not a dating connection either. Just FYI, stay out people DMs. Thanks.
And her face was serious. But it's been real. Thanks again, you guys, so much for all the support. Our first show was definitely loved, and we appreciate the love, and we love you all back. But it's your girl, Truth.
And Mrs. JaKCson.
And this was Pillow Talk. Bye, y'all.